playing time, and Jamal had it going. Kid is special. He has an array of shots, the triple threat, the three, from the mid-range, and also in the paint. And for me, it's just trusting my defensive keys, my study of film, trusting the personnel, and living with the results. So my teammates that I had them, and everyone else can kind of stay at bay and stay home. And I was able to get a couple stops, and we was able to rebound the basketball, which is the most important thing. I think at the end of the day, respect is respect. And you just look at the history of America and the disrespect that black women has gotten all for the last 400 years. And you can't turn a blind eye to that. When I look at my household and seeing, my daughter was 5 on her way to 6, and my wife and my mom, rest in peace, my grandmother, and so many black women that's done so many things for me, and seeing the sacrifices that they made, especially my mom when I was growing up. There was still disrespect along that way, and it's still like that today. So, in the case of obviously in Breonna Taylor's case, it just shows it once again that the walls of a neighbor is more important than her life. Not only did I want to acknowledge that for all the queens in this world, all the black queens in this world, but also the ones that's in my life, and my personal ones too. So I just kind of had a moment, yesterday, and I have a lot of moments, but I felt like it was important to let black women know that they're not alone. No matter the disrespect or what they may feel, don't stop. Because that's exactly what they want you guys to do. They want you guys to stop. They want you guys not to be as powerful as you guys are, not as strong as you guys are, as determined as you guys are. They want y'all to be at bay. They want y'all to accept what's going on. And I know for sure I won't allow that. I'll continue to, when they feeling down or they feeling like there's no journey for them or no gateway for them to be heard or be seen or be respected or be accepted. My job is to continue.
Was there any thoughts of maybe not playing again?
Nah, we didn't talk about that. One thing we did, we just wanted to be there for our brother and Doe. Because as much as it's devastating to us, you can only imagine it happening in your backyard, and Doe being from Louisville. We knew how tough it had to be on him and his family and the locals there. So we didn't discuss that one bit, but I can't say that we were surprised at the verdict. None of us were surprised at it, and that's what's even more devastating. And none of us were surprised at what the outcome was.
Our competitive nature, our will to win. When he first got to New Orleans, he told me he came there because he felt like we had a chance to win. Marcus and I, and then having Drew. So he felt like it was a good opportunity for him to come in and try to help lead the team to win the championship. The Marcus get hurt, so it kind of took a turn in our season, in our playoff run. But when I got traded here, he was actually the first person I called, and told him that I wanted him to come back, because I knew how much I excel with him and how much of a leader he is, and his mindset on the floor and his will to win. And to have a guy like that, with his basketball mind, his IQ, with a guy like LeBron with his basketball mind, his IQ, and a guy who's been, without counting last year, 8 straight finals, and Doe having a championship under his belt, they know what it takes. And but me and him just clicked. He's always in my ear about being the best defensive player on the floor, being the best offensive player on the floor, even when it doesn't seem possible. He might tell me I need to go block a shot or close out to a guy, and then if he swing it across the floor, I need to be there too. And I say, no, that's impossible. And he say he don't care. He like, you Anthony Davis, you should be able to do it. So he always put pressure on me to do the impossible things. And it's not easy. But you know, if you want to win, you got to do those type of things. And he's just been on me, you know, since I've been his teammate, you know, and he wants the best for me. He wants to win. You know, I want to win. So, you know, anytime you got two guys who want to win so bad, you know, he says it's like he never won one because it's been 10 years, I think, for him. So he wants to win as bad as I do. And when you got two guys like that, with another guy who, you know, wants to win just as bad as us, is, you know, we make a good team. Ankle feels fine. You know, gotta, you know, tonight, tomorrow, before the game to get it, you know, back to, you know, I don't say back to